Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we are diving into one of the most powerful yet often overlooked faculties of the human mind, intuition. This topic is particularly relevant to those of you interested in personal development, self improvement, and understanding the human mind. In this video, we will start by understanding what intuition is and why it's important. Then we will explore practical steps to develop and trust your own intuitive abilities. Imagine being able to make decisions with ease, tapping into deeper wisdom that guides you toward success and fulfillment. Sounds incredible? Well, that's exactly what we are going to explore today. And please stay tuned till the end because there is a bonus section which you can't afford to miss because it puts everything together, how you should not mistake your fears or paranoia as intuition. My promise, by the end of this video, you will clearly understand what intuition is and why it's important and walk away with concrete methods to develop and trust your intuition. These methods are not just designed to be practical and easy to implement, they are proven to be effective, ensuring that you can start benefiting from your intuitive insights immediately. You can be confident that these strategies will enhance your intuition and transform your life. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Even better, share it with your friends and hit the bell icon to stay notified. We have a lot more insightful content on the way designed to help you harness the power of your mind and achieve your dreams. Thanks for your support and participation. Everyone, regardless of their backgrounds or experience, possesses intuition, an innate ability that is often overlooked and underutilized. Unlike logical reasoning, intuition is a subtle and instinctive feeling that guides decisions and actions without the need for conscious thought. Understanding intuition from Carl Jung's perspective. Carl Jung, a prominent Swiss psychiatrist and psychoanalyst, made significant contributions to our understanding of intuition. His extensive research and clinical experience have greatly enriched our understanding of the human mind and its intuitive capabilities. According to Jung, intuition is one of the four primary functions of human psyche alongside thinking, feeling, and sensing. In simpler terms, he described intuition as the way of perceiving the world that goes beyond the immediate sensory and logical analysis. Jung believed intuition operates below the surface of conscious awareness, drawing on a vast reservoir of experiences, memories, and insights stored in the unconscious mind. This function allows individuals to perceive possibilities, relationships, and potential outcomes that are not immediately apparent through a rational thought. In essence, intuition provides a holistic understanding of situations by integrating information from the unconscious, enabling us to make decisions and take actions that align with our deeper selves. According to Jung, intuition taps into both personal and collective unconscious, allowing us to access a deeper layer of knowledge and wisdom. This process often manifests as sudden insights, gut feelings, or even sense of knowing without knowing how we know. To help you visualize this, imagine a deep well of knowledge and wisdom, and intuition is the rope that allows you to draw from it. Let's look at some practical applications of intuition. To illustrate how intuition can be applied in real life, consider four concrete examples where intuitive decision making proves invaluable, especially when logical analysis becomes impractical or time consuming. Emergency situations. Imagine a firefighter, a real-life hero clad in heavy gear, arriving at the scene of burning building. The heat is intense, the smoke thick, lives are at stake, and every second counts. In such high-pressure situations, there is no time to analyze all possible scenarios logically. Instead, the firefighter relies on intuition, a deep-seated knowing that comes from years of experience and training. This intuitive decision making allows the firefighter to act swiftly and effectively, often resulting in successful rescues and minimized harm. Another example, personal safety. Consider a woman walking home late at night who suddenly feels an overwhelming sense of danger. Even though everything appears normal, she trusts her intuition and decides to take a different route, only to learn later that a crime occurred on that original path. Her intuitive sense of danger helped her avoid a potentially harmful situation. This is a real life example of how intuition can be a powerful tool in ensuring personal safety. Another example, personal relationships. In personal relationships, intuition helps individuals navigate complex emotional dynamics. For instance, a person may have a strong gut feeling that a friend is going through a difficult time, even if the friend has not explicitly communicated their struggles. This intuitive insight allows the individual to offer support and empathy, strengthening their bond. Connecting to these subtle cues can make relationships more profound and meaningful. Another example, artistic creation. A musician working on a new composition finds themselves stuck, unable to progress despite logical attempts to solve the problem. Taking a break, they have an intuitive flash of insight leading to a breakthrough in their creative process. This intuition guides them to combine elements in a new way, resulting in a piece that becomes a major success. Join our community of like-minded individuals on a journey to self-discovery and growth. Subscribe now and be the first to get all the latest tips and insights. Your future self will thank you. Quotes to convince you. Let's share some quotes that highlight how intuition plays a crucial role in the lives of influential and successful individuals. They emphasize the importance of listening to and trusting their inner voice. Albert Einstein, the intuitive mind is a sacred gift and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. Oprah Winfrey, I have trusted the still, small voice of intuition my entire life, and the only time I've made mistakes is when I didn't listen. Steve Jobs, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. Lady Gaga, I think that my capacity to actually trust my own intuition comes from just a lot of life experience. Why is intuitive thinking not given importance despite its significance? Intuition is often neglected for several reasons. Traditional education focuses heavily on analytical and logical thinking, often at the expense of intuitive and creative faculties. Students are trained to prioritize empirical evidence and structured problem solving, leaving little room for the development of intuitive skills. Our society tends to value rationality and empirical evidence over subjective and intangible experiences. This cultural bias discourages individuals from trusting their intuition and often dismisses intuitive insights as irrational or unscientific. Fear of the unknown. Intuition involves venturing into the unknown and trusting feelings that cannot be easily explained, which can be intimidating for many people. The uncertainty and ambiguity associated with intuitive insights can lead to discomfort and reluctance to rely on them. Now we come to a very important question: how to develop your intuition? To harness the power of intuition, it's essential to cultivate and nurture this skill through intentional practice. Here are some practical steps to develop your intuitions. Pay attention to your feelings and emotional triggers. Turning into your emotions and bodily sensations is crucial for developing intuition. Pay attention to situations or people that evoke strong emotional reactions. These triggers can provide valuable insights into your intuitive responses. For example, if you feel anxious or uneasy around a particular person, your intuition may signal a need to set boundaries or distance yourself. Track your emotions. Maintain an emotional journal to track your feelings throughout the day. Note any patterns of recurring emotions and reflect on their underlying causes. Over time, you will become better at understanding your emotional landscape and how it influences your intuitive insights. Trust your gut feelings as a guide for intuitive decision making. When making a choice, observe how your body responds. Are you at ease, excited, or tense and uncomfortable? These physical sensations are clues for your intuitive inclination. Learn to rely on your initial impression and gut feelings, even if they initially seem illogical. Start with small decisions and gradually build confidence in your intuitive abilities. For example, begin by using your intuition for small, low stake decisions. For example, when choosing what to eat for dinner or which route to take to work, rely on your gut feeling. As you become more comfortable trusting your intuition in these situations, you can gradually apply it to more significant decisions. Reflect on outcomes after making a decision based on your intuition. Reflect on the outcome. Did your intuitive choices or choice lead to a positive result? Use these reflections to reinforce your trust in your intuitive abilities. Seek solitude. Spend time alone in nature or in a quiet, undisturbed environment. Solitude can help you reconnect with your inner self and enhance your ability to hear your intuitive voice. Nature walks, regular walks in nature to clear your mind and connect with the natural world. Nature has a calming effect on the mind, can help you access deeper layers of intuition. Digital detox. Set aside time each day to disconnect from digital devices and external distractions. Use this time for introspection, meditation, or creative activities that allow intuition to flourish. Now we come to the bonus section, which I promised you at the beginning. A word of caution. While I believe that developing intuition is a valuable skill, it is crucial to differentiate intuition from emotional biases, impulses, fear, and paranoia. Failing to distinguish between these states can lead to poor decision making and unintended outcomes. While intuition is a powerful and valuable guide, it's essential to recognize that it can be misunderstood and misapplied in various ways. Here are some examples of how intuition might be wrongly misinterpreted. Confusing intuition with emotional impulses. Example: a person feels a sudden strong desire to quit their job after a stressful day. They might mistake this impulsive reaction for an intuitive insight. However, temporary frustration could drive this feeling rather than a genuine intuitive knowing. So, what's the explanation? Intuition is often calm and clear, providing guidance that aligns with one's deeper values and long term goals. Emotional impulses, on the other hand, are usually reactions to immediate circumstances and can be fleeting. It is important to distinguish between a true intuitive sense and a temporary emotional response. Misinterpreting fear as intuition. Example: someone preparing for a public speaking event feels intense anxiety and interprets it as a sign that they should cancel their appearance. They believe their intuition is telling them to avoid the event. Explanation: fear is a natural response to stepping out of one's comfort zone but should not be confused with intuition. True intuition might guide the person to prepare more thoroughly or seek support rather than avoid the challenge altogether. Fear often speaks loudly and urgently, while intuition tends to offer quieter and more reassuring guidance. Equating wishful thinking with intuition. Example: a person deeply desires to win the lottery and starts to believe that their feeling of winning is an intuitive prediction. They begin to spend excessively on lottery tickets, convinced that their intuition is guiding them to a big win. Explanation: intuition is grounded in a deeper awareness that considers realistic possibilities and probabilities. Wishful thinking, on the other hand, is driven by desire and hope without a basis in reality. It's crucial to differentiate between intuitive insights and fantasies that may not be rooted in actual potential outcomes. Confusing paranoia with intuition. Example: an individual becomes overly suspicious of a colleague, interpreting every minor action as a sign of betrayal. They believe their intuition is warning them about this person. Explanation: paranoia involves irrational and exaggerated mistrust that can distort perceptions and lead to unfounded conclusions. Intuition, in contrast, provides balanced and insightful guidance. It is essential to critically evaluate whether feelings of mistrust are based on objective observations or irrational fears, mistaking a social conditioning for intuition. For example, a person feels strongly that they should follow a particular career path because it is highly respected in their culture, even though it doesn't resonate with their personal interest or passions. They interpret this feeling as intuition. Explanation: social conditioning can create powerful influences on our beliefs and decisions, but these influences are external rather than internal. True intuition reflects one's inner values and desires, not societal expectations or pressures. It's important to recognize when external conditioning is masquerading as guidance. The next one is very interesting. Listen carefully. Misjudging hindsight bias as intuition. Example: after a business deal goes wrong, a person recalls feeling uneasy about it and convinces themselves that their initial unease was intuition. Then they apply this hindsight bias to future decisions, expecting the same outcome. Explanation: hindsight bias involves seeing past events as having been predictable and interpreting past feelings as intuitive insights. True intuition is forward looking and involves present moment awareness rather than retrospective justification. Distinguishing genuine intuition from hindsight bias requires careful self reflection and honesty about past experiences. In conclusion, developing your intuition is a valuable skill that can enhance various aspects of your life, from decision making and creativity to relationships and personal growth. By practicing the techniques outlined in this guide, you can strengthen your intuitive abilities and unlock the power of inspired action. Trusting and acting on your intuition can lead to a more fulfilling and purposeful life, helping you to manifest your deepest desires and achieve your highest potential. Understanding intuition correctly involves recognizing and avoiding these common misinterpretations. You can cultivate a more reliable and effective intuitive sense by being mindful of the differences between intuition and emotional impulses, fear, wishful thinking, paranoia, social conditioning, and hindsight bias. This nuanced approach will help you harness the true power of intuition while avoiding the pitfalls of misinterpretation. Here is something I want you to do. Now, I want you to take the first step in harnessing the power of your intuition. After watching this video, pick one of the techniques we discussed and practice it for a week. Observe the changes in your decision making and how you feel about your choices. Share your experiences in the comments below. I can't wait to hear about your journey. Sharing this video with others can be the most profitable thing you can do. By doing so, you can help others and align yourself with the law of life that states that you get by giving. In turn, you may expect prosperity and be rewarded secretly with a larger life. So don't hesitate to subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends and spread the message. Thanks for watching. Remember, your intuition is your inner compass. Trust it, nurture it, and let it guide you to greatness. See you in the next video. Bye for now.